Some of you may have noticed the gun that Tariq took from one of Tommy and Ghost's old dead drops stuck a resemblance to a gun used by a certain someone to commit a certain crime in the original Power series in season 5. So why has this gun reappeared, and what does it mean? Welcome back to MovieBot, and let's talk about Tommy's gun. So continuing on from yesterday's theme and video where I spoke about Tommy potentially returning to book 2 with Kadeem and 2-Bit to kill Tasha once and for all by kidnapping her, and I made reference to Tommy's gun in the video, which was a little Easter egg and a throwback to the original Power series, or will it play a bigger role which is yet to come? So I'm talking all about Tommy's gun, but if you're new to the channel then welcome to MovieBot, and if you want to see more videos like this and you haven't done so already, then remember to smash the subscribe button. But with that being said, let's take it back to episode 4 when Tasha told Tariq that he needs to go and get a gun to protect himself. She told him Ghost and Tommy used to have dead drops all over the city just in case of an emergency, and gave Tariq this location, and he found this gun. Look familiar? It was the exact same gun that Tommy used to kill Tony Teresi in season 5 of the original Power series in episode 9 for those who want to go back and rewatch it, because I know many of you will, but I'm sure you'll come to the same conclusion as I did. It's the same gun. Now there's no doubt that when Diana stole Tariq's gun, she had no clue why she was taking his gun, and Monet grilled into her when she revealed it to her mother, and when Tariq came to Monet's place later in episode 5 in the mid-season finale, she ordered Kane to give him his piece and said to Tariq that he can't go around walking naked. But regardless of whether Tariq now has Kane's piece, which by the way will have multiple murders linked to the gun, do you not think Tariq would have noticed that his gun is missing? I mean, Tariq has been making smart moves all over the chessboard from the start, and I'm sure something as big as a gun going missing will certainly start to raise some alarm bells. We last saw Tariq with his gun when he was at Tamika's. He moved it from his bag to his pocket, and then later went straight to his party at Stansfield with the gun still in his pocket. His drink was spiked by Riley accidentally when she intended to spike Brayden's drink instead, and then my first instinct was when he ended up crashing in Brayden's brother's room was that his gun would fall out of his pocket, end up in the corner of Brayden's brother's room somewhere, and he'll be caught with it. But then they went in the direction of Brayden's brother stealing Tariq and Brayden's stash of pills instead, with Diana taking the gun. A lot of people have mentioned that there's been a bit of a lazy writing for book 2, but the show was always going to have a slow start with there being a lot of new characters, and the original Power series did really set a high bar with a bloodshed ending for season 6. Tariq can be excused for not noticing that his gun was missing straight away, considering he was drugged up, even though he did go home to get changed to go visit Ghost and Rayna's grave. But I fully expect Tariq to notice the gun is missing and to either put the blame on Riley or know that it was Diana who took his gun. And well, if they do miss this out completely, which I don't think they will, but if they do miss it out, then I have to admit it's lazy writing from the showrunners. But they really do need to address Diana taking Tariq's gun in the last half of the season, because they're portraying Tariq to be this smart character, and this show is all about Tariq's rise. But I think he will notice, he'll find out that it was Diana who took the gun, and let's not forget about Monet's little friend Ramirez, who she uses for protection and gaining information. So could she find out from Ramirez which murders this gun is linked to, and could a whole host of names crop up including Tony Teresi, and will that then ring alarm bells with Monet, and will she start connecting the dots to Tommy Egan? Because one thing's for sure, yes, even though Monet now considers Tariq as one of her own, the main reason being is because she sent Diana and Drew to get information from Tariq and they came back with nothing. So the only place she could make is to go and get the information for herself, and she can only do this with Tariq being close to her so she can keep a close eye on him. So I definitely think we'll be seeing this gun again sooner or later, and I personally think that she'll use Ramirez to get the information on any murders linked to the piece, and she'll then start to begin connecting the dots. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section about this one. But something else I wanted to talk about following on from our video yesterday was Cash, and I spoke about how Kadeem said to Tommy that if shit goes down then you know where I'm at. And when Kadeem spoke to Tommy in season 6 of Power, it's in episode 9 of season 6. For those of you who want to go back and watch the scene between Tommy and Kadeem, it's right at the beginning of the episode where Tommy goes and drops Cash off, and Kadeem seems really pissed that Lakeisha was killed, and he seems like he wants revenge for Lakeisha's death as well, but Tommy said he doesn't know who did it. But one thing's for sure, Tommy has had enough of Tasha snitching on him. Tommy may have made a little call to Kadeem and blew Tasha's little secret on her killing Lakeisha, but what I wanted to talk about was, could Cash be with them if they do come back and deal with Tasha? Something that was mentioned in my comment section yesterday was, could Kadeem and Tommy let Cash pull the trigger on Tasha for killing his mother? Because we don't know how Kadeem's been raising Cash and whether he's been raising him in the way of the streets, because Kadeem also asked Tommy if Cash will ever see him again, and he said he ain't got no idea. But Tommy had real love for Cash. He had love for Cash and Lakeisha, and he really was a father figure to him. I spoke yesterday about how Tommy could be the one to come back and cancel Christmas on Tasha, but could he in fact let Cash deal with her instead? Now I personally can see why people would say Cash could pull the trigger, but I really don't see this scenario playing out because I believe it has to be Tommy to end Tasha. But with that being said, I want to know your thoughts on this one as well. So could Cash come back with Kadeem and Tommy and seek revenge on Tasha? And what about Tommy's gun? Will Tommy's gun come back into play? Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you have any other thoughts or theories, then pop them down below and I'll try and address as many as I can. If you're new to the channel as well and you haven't done so already, remember to smash the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.